Okay, hello, hello, hello. I'm moving through this, surely but slowly. This is the top row. I think it's done. Um, Now I got the middle row. I started it a little bit. I did some easy lines, some of which will have to be erased. We're going to run into the same issue. We're going to have to draw some more equipment. So let's go ahead and I'm making this way too thin. That's probably better. There will be a drive-in Saturday stream tonight in about 3 hours for me doing this. Get really obsessed with doing some stuff in Minecraft again. Video gamins. We should make a door, maybe. Just so we know that there's other stuff, you know, there's got to be a complex and complicated environment. I'm doubling up that line. You know, what would make this really cool is if there was another level, like maybe there's some kind of some kind of stairs and a little walkway. That always looks good. Not always easy to draw, so hopefully it's worth it. And maybe this is a walkway, like they just came up some stairs, so. Could be a level beneath them. Let's see what it looks like without the pencils. Alright. Now I've done a couple of perspective tricks here. One trick is to put something up in the foreground, so I've got like this piece of equipment, whatever it is. It's kind of like right up in the foreground. And then it's just a matter of this kind of grid right here in the back is going to be more equipment like you see in the first panel. To review, it's going to be more like this. So we're gonna fake those in, and then I'm gonna put like a this is a walkway up here. Something like that. I meant to go see Godzilla today, and I didn't get around to seeing it, but I think I will see it tomorrow. Next week, for this whole... Actually, for the next 2 weeks, when everybody else is taking off and going to Christmas parties, I will be teaching for 2 weeks straight. Nothing to do with art. Okay. You can't have a fall off like that without a railing of some sort, right? So let's do a railing. Why did I go with that line? Wait. Okay. If this is our... Well, let's make it like a pipe railing. I know it's really square looking right now. And this is all just improvisation because we're, you know, we're not looking at anything in particular. I don't have a reference in front of me, so hopefully it looks interesting, if not right, you know, if it doesn't look correct. It at least looks like it might be correct, you know, in some universe. Okay. Okay, now to make this a pipe railing, we got to make it round. So you use rounded bits on it. Contours, I believe. Okay, maybe we put like a floor thing. This line up here, why did I choose that line? Oh, it's just like a midway point in the room. Knowing your midpoints is really good because you can, from there, if this is the midway, that means midway in the foreground is about here, right? But midway in the background is about here. And then you can further subdivide the midway of the midway, right? Quarterway. Let's say we want to put it here. Or even further down. Now that means we've also screwed up our little railing here. But that's okay, we can fix that. like the idea of this hexagon pattern. All right. We could even put like, whoops, a bit of a stair coming out here. We could leave something under the stairs. Okay, it's starting to look like a laboratory, sort of. Now, we've got to somehow impart the idea that this area right here, this corner thing, is in the extreme foreground, and the way we do that is we're going to darken it. Things that are darker are closer. So, also things with larger, heavier outlines are also closer. So how do we do that? Well, let's first of all, let's see what happens if we just black out part of it. It's always a possibility. Nope, that didn't work. But why? Why didn't it work? That's the question. It should have worked. There it goes. Okay. Ah, that looked okay, right? So that looks okay. And we can do the same thing here in this like corner triangle. Also, triangles are your friends when you're trying to establish a composition. A triangle can be really useful. Let's go ahead and nice. Okay. Now there's more detail we're going to put on the floor, but let's do the same trick on this side as we did on that side. So we're going to double up these lines as if they are, that's like part of the aesthetic look of the equipment. That's an almost. How about that? A little bit better. All right. That is looking okay too. All right, let's do some more cables. All right. I'll show you the This is a Marvel Comics cable technique. You just do like a little corner of the cable like this. I don't know why this works or why it looks cool, but it does. It always looks cool. I don't know if this is Doc Ock's tentacles look or what, you know. But it always seems cool to me. Whoops. Alright, let's do the same on this cable too. Here's another cable look, like a reflective cable that you can do. You just do a squiggle along the edge. Alright, we're starting to get an environment or a room of some kind. She's getting hit from somewhere off screen. Somebody that's hiding behind these machines. And we don't know who it is. So let's go ahead and start to get the figures in. I don't think we'll finish this panel today, but we're at least going to start to get the figures in. And just to be on the safe side, let's put them on their own layer. That way, if it interferes with anything, it's not a problem. Now she's getting hit from behind and her knees are buckling. I'm often improvising beyond the figure I draw if I feel like I can improve it. Sometimes I can't improve it, or I think I can improve it, and the answer is no, you really can't. Not that it's perfect, it's just you couldn't do any better. Pretty typical for me. Alright, now it's going to get confusing until I get rid of the lines behind her. Boy, that was wrong right there. I think I was right on my first instincts to put the leg here. Alright. There's one of those gemstones. But what do we do for the other? What do we do for the other stuff? Well, we gotta erase it, obviously. Anything that she's in front of course, we can't see, so... Also, we want to give it a very tiny halo effect. And we might even go harder on the halo effect because she has that little energy aura around her. So look, make sure that no lines are touching her or superimposed. Alright, let's pull the pencils off for a second, just see how we did. I think we did okay. We have an outline at least. Now an outline is not a character. This is why you should not rely on like those posed, mannequins, like super, draw your character over this mannequin that I've included in a free download pack. It doesn't work that way, and the reason is it's because characters have form and shape. Actually, let me get back into Inky here. And bottom line, it won't look right. Character doesn't fit into the environment. Oh, something's happening here. There it is. Whoa, this is... Yes, okay. Now, I don't know if I did this leg right. One thing you can tell from the silhouette, and the silhouette is exactly that, it should be a silhouette, is you can tell if you got the shape of the character right. Like, that's like an important visual aspect to the character, is the shape. Well, one thing I'm missing is her hand. Put that hand back in. I think she should have her hand open. Be on the right layer. Okay, not bad. Okay, so now we got to figure out where's the Zot coming from. I think it's coming from off stage here. Now my only problem is it looks like it's gonna tangent that railing I put in, so we might want to put it back here a bit. Let's put that on yet another layer. Okay. But what if we shoot her from right here? And she's being shot with like a blaster. So she's not being killed, she's just being knocked out. And just like her energy form, we could put a little aura around the laser blast as well. And we can also put a little halo around the laser blast as well, so make sure nothing's touching it. And this is what I mean, it's like you can see there's just a little bit of white right here. That's almost too much. Just a little bit of white. Just so it's not touching. Now pull the pencil off. Alright, it's still touching, but it's the character this time that's touching, so let's fix that. Looking good, okay. Now let's differentiate the rail from the laser blast by putting a little bit more texture in the rail. These are squiggles. It shows it's a metal rail. Can do a sound effect also, like a zakow, you know, zot, something, you know? We gotta do something to make that obvious. This is the character again. Okay. There's her little energy halo. Energy aura. Well, her name is Aura. This area right here looks like it's going to be real awkward, so what we're going to do is we're going to erase it. We can remove it completely by putting it inside the little energy halo. And that way we won't have that awkward area. So we can erase that. We can erase this. Same deal, we're going to leave a little space. We can get rid of all that. We can get rid of this cross area right here. That's another awkward. Too many lines converging in the same place, and that's not what it was meant to look like. All right. We got too many layers converging at once, but we're really close. All right, so these get to go. All of this gets to go. And there we have the beginning. It's not done. First of all, we got to do all this equipment back here. Where's the midpoint? The midpoint is here. Okay. I'm looking at my railing. It doesn't make sense because you got to have more stanchions to make it kind of work. However many stanchions we put down, it's the however many we got to put on both sides. So keep that in mind too. Alright, some parts of this are looking okay, and some parts of it are looking weird, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to do the reflective floor trick again, same trick as over here. I still have to do Corbeau. He's in the shot, but I haven't drawn him yet. Alright, I think we're at enough for right now. Let's get back to her just a little bit. Instep is on the inside, Peter. Should be the bottom of her heel. Ankle, you know. All right. It is semi-convincing. It's not 100% convincing yet. It's semi-convincing. Oof. All right. These two lines, this line here and this line here, are very important, and the reason is those lines have established the perspective this way. And it's a good chance I just got it wrong, but not by much, so I think we're going to leave it. I think we're okay. Alright, please like, follow, and subscribe. I'll be on at 6. Trying to do some of this live. Good chance that I'm going to be working on this exact page. Just doing some of the detailing over here. Alright, talk to you later.